Red VTV on a winning Good Friday.
A what? Say that again.
A winning Good Friday.
Bloody hell's Friday.
21 points to 18. Is everybody happy for a change?
I'm bloody knackered. What a fantastic 80 minutes. It was quite a game, I have to say. I thought we missed a couple of opportunities, like right on before half time. Both of them were Wigan Grace, where he was inches short, and I thought this might come back to bite us. But thankfully, he got his try in the end, and the value of Danny Richardson's touchline conversion meant that we could go for the drop goal, which was crucial because obviously they get the try, which could have either turned the draw into a potential defeat as well. But what a game, fantastic spectacle.
As a performance, was it the best?
Probably not, no, it probably wasn't, but I think you kind of get caught up in the euphoria of Good Friday, and it's almost one of them games where it doesn't really matter about the performance, it's about getting the 2 points at the end of the day.
I felt we controlled the first half.
Oh, absolutely,
yeah. The limited no chances.
I think 12-2 flattered Wigan at half time. We had other opportunities, but apart from the first 10 minutes, we should have been further in front.
Just going off what Peter said, we probably should have been 2 or 3 tries up in the second half, at the start of the second half. A couple of times Regan Grace could have backed himself, and you know what, we bagged him up in the stands, but he took his try well, didn't he?
Didn't he ever?
Do you know what? I have to say, I was saying probably for most of the second half that if Adam Swift had been fit, I'd as soon as seen Adam Swift on the wing. He seemed for me, for the majority of that game, to be really short on confidence. He had a couple of half breaks, didn't manage to get away, and he was struggling, wasn't he?
Do you know what I thought was absolutely insane from Wigan, and I'm glad they did it. 5 minutes in, high bomb, Grace drops it. I don't think they put another one up.
Go back to him all game.
Another one against them all afternoon. So it was brilliant tactics by Wigan.
12-2 at the half. You have to say, probably opening 15 minutes of the game, Saints, they actually stuck to the task pretty well. Too many times in games like that, Wigan's pack have run over us, and for once we actually stood up to it defensively well.
I think Wigan looked fatigued today. The performance was struggling. We were absolutely on the feet, Wigan. I think we showed we were far fitter. We didn't have the best game today, but luckily I think that played off. You know, we do have our fitness.
When Wigan came back and took the lead in the second half, worried?
Yeah, it's Good Friday. Another long trip down for another disappointing trip home, but fair play to the boys. We kept going. We kept at it, and the good thing was we didn't panic. We didn't try any stupid offloads. We didn't try any ridiculous passes. We still did the right things we've been doing all day. We got a reward, and I think 21-18 is probably a fair score over the 80 minutes. Credit to Wigan. You've got to have two teams to make a good game, and it was a really exciting, tense game. But just delighted to come out on the right side of it for a change.
Who impressed you in the Saints shirt tonight?
I think the pack have been criticised, and probably rightly so, in a lot of these games. And I think we maybe didn't make big meters, but we didn't take any backward steps. You like your props, Amor, Douglas. I thought Roby was James Roby, as per.
I thought James Roby, I know he got the club man of the match. I was very surprised he didn't get the Sky one. I think they've gone for the option because they wanted to talk to Ben Barber. But for me, James Roby, how many breaks did he make? And when he was making them breaks, he was going 20-30 metres each
I want to give big raps as well to Ryan Morgan. A lot of people thought Lomax should have played at centre, and I thought Morgan made a couple of good breaks, and defensively was pretty good as well. So it was the right decision.
Do you know what? I know Kev on the preview show, we said he wants to go with Ryan Morgan. I would have gone with Lomax. I think in the end the right call was made. Ryan Morgan, I thought he was tremendous, considering he's come back in after 6 weeks out, short of match fitness, and you have to say it's probably his break that led to the try for Grace in the other corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Fair credit to him, because he's had a lot of stick from a lot of fans and don't really rate him.
Great composure last
Brilliant composure, that's the thing. We didn't rush things. We've seen it before where we've been close in these types of games. We've rushed it, we've knocked on, we've taken wrong decisions, but we cool heads, made the right decisions by and large, and that's why we've come out on the right end of the score.
What did you think of Wigan's performance? Does it really matter?
I don't think it really matters. It takes two teams to make a brilliant game. That's as much praise as I'm prepared to give them.
It was always in the balance. I was worried for once Wigan went 18-12 up. It was 14-12. I couldn't see us scoring. We just looked short of ideas. We were struggling. But again, a couple of moments of brilliance and Saints have come through. I think going forward, I think we're going to have to be much better. A nice stat, people always want stats. Wigan have never won the title in the Super League era when they've lost the Good Friday derby.
excellent. And long may that continue.
And long may that continue. Don't let that come back to haunt us.
And as you said quite rightly in the show, both the shows through the week, 9 times out of 10 now, hopefully 10 out of 11 this year, Good Friday winners going to be champions. So let's hope this is the start of something. Yes, absolutely. It's the start of something
as we go forward to Monday.
You know we'll lose on Monday, obviously.
Well, short recuperation period. Would you change the team at all on Monday? Would you bring maybe Matty Smith in, or? I
think what we have to do is a lot of the forwards who started, start them in the bench. Because we don't have many that we can rotate. I
expect Matty Lees to come in as well.
Matty Lees, you might think maybe Jack Ashworth.
For me in the squad, anybody who's a fit body, you rotate them, play him in. I'd be very surprised to see Johnny Lomax in the lineup on Monday with his on the high pitch with his knee. Maybe Tommy Makinson might have to play. Obviously, you could short on wingers.
You could possibly bring Jake Spedding in for that.
Yeah, possibly so.
With some of these young guys, you've got to give them the opportunity. Plus, you've got to remember we've got Hull on the Friday as well. So it's perhaps Hull is the trickiest of the three, because that's.
I think Wigan's got spanked today at Warrington as well.
Did they? Yeah.
But we've given ourselves that little bit of a cushion.
We're getting in with a bit of confidence.
As great as it'll be to finish top after the weekly rounds, I think the most important thing still is getting that home semi-final.
Absolutely.
And we're putting ourselves in good position to do that.
We've got closer the last 3 years, closer each time to actually winning the away semi-final. But a home semi-final was a hell of a difference.
So, how are we enjoying the rest of the day?
Yes, right. We might have a small drink or two, and a much happier trip home.
Yes, makes a change.
Delighted.
I think we said on one of the preview shows that most Saints fans now call Good Friday just Friday. I think we'll go back to it being a Good Friday.
It's a very good Friday.
And we'll all enjoy the Easter weekend. We will see you. It might be tomorrow or Sunday that we'll put the preview show out and look back on today's fixture and look for heads to the Widnes game. Kev, have you got anything to add? Because it's all been discussed without you.
Oh, fair enough. I was just all I'd say is I'd give man of the match today to the 14-stone former Blackbrook amateur James Roving. I think that Ryan Morgan's.
You've been paid to say that.
I have. I think that Ryan Morgan had a great game coming back in, and Alan, Sam, and Carl from Bristol, who I've just been talking to, much appreciated because they watch our videos and read the pieces on the site, and they've just asked for a little shout out. So why not give it?
I'm actually glad some people actually watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Quite a bit this week.
Not just me, more than just me. Yeah.
Right, the pub started at 8 o'clock this morning. I think it's time to get back there and get back on the ale for the rest of the day and enjoy the rest of the evening. If we see you out and about, come and say hi. We always like to chat to Saints fans from far and wide, and we'll be outside Widnes on Monday after the game for fan reaction. And if you want to come and chat to us, back here by the Kieran Cunningham statue on Friday evening, hopefully after 2 more wins. See you soon.